Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the reaction to President Trump, I was watching him. We just played the audio soundbite of his appearance down in Corpus Christi. And, of course, it's automatic that anybody watching in the media or any of the leftists out there who'd be watching literally hate this guy. And they have talked themselves into, maybe they haven't talked, they just do. They hate everything about, they hate the way he dresses. They hate his hat. They hate the way he talks. They literally hate it. I mean, it's not that they dislike it or are irritated. They literally hate it. And I think that tells us much more about them than it does about Trump. The reasons that Trump is hated are because, well, they're numerous, and I've been through them. He is so against type. He is just the exact opposite of what these people expect a leader of the country to be, because they expect the leader of the country to come from their pool, from their bailiwick, somebody like them, somebody who's liberal, somebody who's all of that, somebody who speaks in the proper coded ways, somebody who is got all the proper sensitivities, and this guy is not. This guy, Donald Trump, compared to these people, is just a regular guy. And I think what we're seeing here in this hatred for Trump, I mean, there's a lot that embodies the hate. I mean, the fact that he won, the fact that he outsmarted them, the fact that he made a fool out of Hillary Clinton, all these things. But how he did it is just what's driven them nuts. Donald Trump is an average, ordinary guy. He's a real guy. People all over this country recognize Donald Trump as one of them, as a real guy. It's the people inside the Washington establishment who, to us, are the phonies, and who are the ones who affectate things and try to act smarter than they are, and act aloof, and act above us, and act as though they're our betters. Trump doesn't do any of that. And he doesn't kowtow to them. So their hatred just is constantly amplified and magnified, and it geometrically progresses. And I really think these people are on the verge of losing a degree of their sanity. Because in their world, they should have destroyed him by now. In their world, they should have taken Trump out. In their world, he shouldn't have been elected. In their world, he should have been out after his opening statement. And then in their world, he should have been out after what he said about McCain. Then in their world, he should have been out after the NBC Access Hollywood video. And then after he mistreated Hillary during the debates, and that's the latest. The fact that he doesn't just survive these things, that he triumphs. And then he should have been gone because of the Russia investigation. All of that innuendo, all of that stuff in the news should have destroyed him. It should have made him want to quit. They have fired everything they've got, and he still shows up every day, and then has the audacity to point fingers of blame at them and tell them exactly who they are, i.e. fake news, and it's just driving them crazy. And I think the same thing happened to his little appearance today at the fire station in Corpus Christi. The fact that he's sitting there with all these public responders, first responders, that he's sitting there and talking, and they think it's an idiot speaking, and they can't relate in any way. And they're filled with this constant boiling resentment. And it's just worsening.